Welcome back, everybody, to tonight's Don't Make This Weird Pop podcast. Tonight in the studio with me is Sean and Adam, our two guests. As always, we have Tony.
What's up?
And Heather.
Hey, guys.
And our two friendly little interns, Olivia and Nate.
Yep, hanging out tonight.
They just wave. They don't have headsets.
Interns, I love it.
Right.
That's what happens.
So our famous question, how was everybody's week?
Wow.
Full.
Busy.
Very
I can say for once busy.
Busy?
Moving.
Yeah.
Moving.
Insanity.
Not looking forward to the snow tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Not at all.
I'm never looking
That's a
forward to
dirty
the
word.
snow.
I work in retail, and people lose their fucking minds when they hear it's going to be a little bit of snow. It's almost like they've never seen snow before. We're out of milk. We're out of water.
Everything.
Cat litter. Like they're worried that the cat's going to shit everywhere, and then the next day.
Right.
Less than 1 inch. Let's clear the fucking
Quick,
story.
snow is everybody in the ditch.
Yes. I worked in
Jesus.
retail 11 years.
Oh.
Well, I'm still in it, but I'm in the back. I'm like, I have to deal
Okay,
with it.
you're in the,
So I
you're one of
get
the
ya.
smart ones.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. They're nuts. Did you have to work Black Friday?
Yeah, and Thanksgiving. But luckily with Black Friday. It's a
Black
new word I
Friday.
just made up. Feel free to use it in your daily life.
You won't get in trouble.
Black Friday, I work in the frozen food section, so they were all over in general merchandise, and I just stood over in my chilly little area and laughed.
That's funny. He's throwing icicles at him. It's
Yeah.
snowing outside, bitch.
No specials over here. Take it over there.
Right.
Yeah, it's Black Friday on corn. Come on over.
Yes.
Well,
That
you're
is
telling me
fun.
they weren't running Black Friday specials on DiGiorno pizzas? The hell you said?
They have done, actually, that's right, they have done that before where it was like buy one, get 3 free or something stupid
my
like that.
God.
Jesus.
There were stoners lined up or down the aisle.
Oh, heck yeah.
Just boxes
Pizza.
of pizza.
Here, I'm not even gonna bother unpacking the stuff and throwing it in the fridges. Here, just help yourselves.
Help
Box and
yourself.
all.
You just
You had me
unwrap
at
it.
pizza, so.
Yeah, right.
Yep. Totino's pizza rolls.
You gotta
Get
watch,
5 of them for
see,
20.
You gotta watch the pizzas though, because they'll run them 4 for $5 on them Jack's pizzas.
Yeah.
Oh, those are terrible.
And them things
they're
taste
awful.
exactly like poverty.
Exactly.
I mean, you are fucking
Straight up.
rock bottom if you're
You're
eating
actually like
Jack
looking at the
pizzas.
cardboard that it came in the trash going, that's probably got a better
Anybody
taste.
want some more pizza?
Now, have you seen the Screaming Sicilian pizzas that come out there?
I've seen
Yeah.
those.
No.
Oh, those are amazing.
Are they?
Oh, because they don't skimp on the toppings. It's actually like something you get from a pizzeria.
Nice.
It's worth a look.
I'll have
they're
to try
killer.
that.
I'll have to check it out.
I'll have to try
Yeah, they
those.
got to. What was the one that I
Now,
had?
hopefully they're sponsoring us now.
That would be nice. We are not sponsored by anybody.
You're not sponsoring us? Well, they suck.
This part of the podcast brought to you by Shameless Promotion.
Yeah. I mean, when is it not a good time to shamelessly
Exactly.
promote?
I think we
Lord
should.
knows it's what we do best.
Right.
And you guys are from... I'll let you guys tell us what all you do.
Solid State Radio.
Yeah.
Nice.
The fine online radio station that runs this show
Yes.
like 3 or 4 days a week.
Yay.
It's like two podcasts coming together and for the good of humanity? Question mark.
I don't know if I'd say good of
Probably
humanity.
not.
Exactly.
There's somebody out there. Oh, great! They joined forces. Fucking great.
Great.
Yes.
It's bad enough that they're on every other damn show on that station. Now they're infecting these guys too. Really?
It's like biblical
And you're
warning.
welcome.
We're gonna be on NPR here soon.
We are
Oh, man.
super excited though to be a part of your guys' station. I mean, that was something that we were looking forward to, and I know I didn't get a chance to meet with you guys that day, but I was there.
She works
All right.
retail.
I do. I do. So that's why.
And she moonlights as a stripper, so.
No, I do not.
Well, when Sean put together Solid State Radio, he had the idea of just basically
Oh, pin this on me now.
old. This is all his fault. He had the idea of old style radio, where like in current radio, because I used to work back in the day. A lot of times there was nobody in studio.
Yeah.
It was all automated. It was all syndicated show. So you're listening to it in Carroll, Michigan, but what you're listening to is in Burbank or
Right.
New York.
Oh, that is
This
Patrick.
is
Right.
home, in house.
Yep.
Everything's it's part of the community.
Not quite as in-house as this show, but
No,
Super in-house.
no, we're more like in a mall next to a nail salon.
Oh. I've heard this.
There's definitely some advantages to the place in which we work. The view can't be beat, let me tell you.
The Derby girls. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Derby girls. Yeah, we got all about nails, all about Derby, and we're gonna be like all about nailing the Derby girls or something. But it's funny because it's like we'll be doing our Armchair Athletes show, which is Monday through Friday from 3 to 7, and we'll just go on to a tear, and then we're just laughing, hooping, and hollering, and we'll stop and we'll look over the nail area. And they're all looking at us going, what the hell is wrong with these guys?
What are these people on right now?
Well, just gently remind them marijuana is now legal. And everything is a whole lot funnier.
Really, they kind of know exactly what's going on when they say the huge, fifth of whiskey sitting right in the window.
They should know.
Or you want to tell them about the White Trash Beer Tour?
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh.
This was a 3-parter.
Okay.
Oh, there have been more than 3 parts to this. This started with This actually started with the midday show at Solid State Radio, where Mike and I were talking about like really slumming it up with some cheap beers. This started with us for whatever reason wanting to track down some Schlitz. Words that I'm pretty sure no one has said ever. I want to find me and try some Schlitz.
Severe constipation.
I'm waiting for the White Castle to come in there with Schlitz.
Harold and Kumar and Schlitz. It's a trilogy.
Right. So it took us like 3 rounds of this to actually track down Schlitz, but we found some other super, super shitty beers in the meantime.
Yeah.
And we went and put ourselves through our paces and tried these things for,
Colt
listener amusement.
45,
Yep.
Ice House.
Red Dog.
Red Dog was
Oh,
the
yeah.
worst.
Red Dog was the worst.
That's the worst.
Surprisingly, the first stop on the White Trash Beer Tour, the big winner, King Cobra.
Oh, sure.
Really?
King Cobra didn't suck.
Yeah.
I was
No,
surprised.
It's not bad. I used
Yeah.
to Jamie's and this place in Bay City used to sell them 2 for $3 when I was young.
All right.
But then Sean brought Genesee Cream Ale. Oh my God, I wouldn't feed that to a dog.
It's funny because you were the one who was all excited, like, oh my God, I want to try Genesee. Dude, find me some Genesee.
And I like me some cheap beer, but I was like, holy
Yeah,
shit.
like
Not
this
that
guy,
much.
like Natty Light is his like daily drinking beer.
Dad got me on Natty Light, and that's
That's
Daddy's
your
drink. So
See, that's my problem. My folks didn't drink, so I didn't have like
You had to
shitty old
find out
man beer around the house. So I had to go and find out the way that everyone else finds out, as going to the bar underage and getting beer.
I need a 5th of Mad Dog 2020, please.
Oh God!
The grape
Some
kind.
Wild Irish. Orange Jubilee.
See, Mad Dog 2020. I consider myself a semi-professional drinker.
Okay.
Sure.
And I have never been one
Semi-professional.
I've never been past one because I don't get paid for it. I've never been past the first
Well,
sip
you
of
kind
Mad
of do
Dog.
now. You work for Solid State Radio.
Every
just saying.
time, yeah, that's true. After drinking one sip of Mad Dog 2020, I know why winos are always screaming.
Yeah. Yelling at dead birds in the street.
Why are you dead? It's your own damn fault. My wife left me. What's your excuse?
Right.
Should be up flying.
Yeah, I was about 15, 14 years old, and I got tangled up with Orange Jubilee Mad Dog.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this is good. Blump, blump, blump. I mean, you're watching the bubbles each time we're losing an inch. I killed 2 of them in about an hour and a half.
Oh, Jesus.
And I have
He could like
records.
see sounds and hear colors by the time
Yeah.
I was said and done.
Yeah, the vomit stream was like a 10-inch circle. I'm like, homie, I'd have knocked him right off the chair. He wouldn't even have made it.
I have seen that, and it's an orange that you can't
Yes.
find in nature.
No, it's not real.
It's like what's that green Boone's Farm? That looks like
Melon.
oh yeah,
Have you heard
It's a
melon or
melon
something?
flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking
it's like,
about.
it's kind of like absinthe. That's 2 things I won't ever try.
Oh,
Oh,
absinthe
come on.
is
You need to
amazing.
try some absinthe. The bar
Dude,
just
the
down
Green
the street
Fairy,
from the
man.
studio has. Actually, the bar 2 blocks away from your new digs has. Not the actual bar, Jim's house, but still.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah,
We have a buddy of ours who also does a show here at Solid State. His office is right next door to the studio even, and he lives right down the road from Adam, and he has a bar that, my God, you could walk into an actual, like, functioning bar in this town, and they won't have the selection of stuff that he does.
Nice.
He's always got absinthe on
I love
hand.
me some absinthe, man.
Melon ball.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
it. Melon ball.
That is
Yeah.
horrible.
I'll power
stuff.
vomit that. Sure.
I thank God
Power vomit.
will.
It's an
I
Olympic
don't mind.
event.
It is.
The power vomit team has taken them.
I think I
We're
skipped
expecting the
my,
Russians to be a big powerhouse this year.
O'Neill's ahead by 7 meters.
Fuck that bitch. This is Russia.
Did you see the arc on that? Oh, he did better than last year. Just look at that. And the chunks in there, got to give it up for the technicality.
Damn
Technique.
French judges.
Yep. Bring the kitty
wow.
litter.
Better get it before the snow hits.
Right. But yeah, on to other things other than fucking Mad Dog. Man, I forgot about that stuff.
That was my
think
first
I
time,
skipped
too.
my Mad Dog phase. I see right through the Mad Dog and the box wine and all that shit. Thankfully,
Wild Irish Rose is another one that got me.
God,
I've never had
ugh.
that.
My nipples
I've
just
had
got
either.
hard thinking about that experience.
Wild Irish Rose. No, actually, I didn't take up the sport until I was 22. So I had some time to make up. First time I ever had wild turkey was at a gig we did. First time I ever had wild turkey, and I was like, holy shit.
Oh. No,
I had
thank
Put
some
some
on
fuzz on your peaches.
Oh, I had
Take a
some of
layer
that on
off
a
your tongue.
birthday.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Paying off your car.
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely.
Ugh.
one day we're gonna dig us up some Fleischmann's, man. It's gonna happen.
No, I can't let you do that.
Gotta draw the line somewhere.
When you go into a store, I mean, there's bottom shelf, and then there's having to get on all fours and reach for. You know that's a problem. Whiskey shouldn't cost $5 a fifth.
Oh,
No.
God.
No.
Still got sticks and twigs and shit in the bottom. These are uncured, brat.
Some whiskey's barrel aged. This was.
We did it in a
This was
Rubbermaid
aged-
trash can.
Right out
We
back.
ain't just one in the back tank, the tank in the toilet there. So.
Oh.
They're filtering it out with nylons and pantyhose and shit.
Oh, Billy, you're going to need to give this another flush, man.
No production quality. Not till the crotch is burned out.
Oh, I know her too.
Oh, yeah, stay out of that fucking bar.
Oh my God, I'm gonna die tonight.
Yep, you're not going to make it.
Welcome to the shit show.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
It's podcastception.
The interns are like, you know what? Maybe I will take up dentistry. I'm out of here.
Fuck this shit, I'm stripping.
For these guys,
And
they're
that's
only like,
Nate.
right. These guys are only like 17. This is already rock bottom for them.
Don't call me Nate. My name is Sirloin now. Bye, guys.
Sirloin.
Oh God, that's awesome.
He is called the Asian Persuasion, so I mean,
Yeah. He comes up with this stuff on his own. Like he's like, here's a business card, and on the back it says Asian Persuasion. I'm just like, oh my God.
Wow, way to own it.
Yeah. He's serious about this stuff.
he's had a rough weekend though. I mean, we we're playing Magic, and our friend Keith, who's like 6'19" and just as wide, hit him so hard with one of his creatures it broke his math.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, he's an Asian, all right? When's the last time you met an Asian who couldn't math?
Yeah.
So last night we're doing the bulbs and stuff, and he couldn't find his alphabet. He was just sitting there going,
I'm broken. I'm just broke.
I got nothing.
Yeah. He's like, you broke my alphabet. Yeah. So that was fun.
Being an intern on this show hasn't broken him. I can't fathom how anything else could have.
That's true. Good point.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah, we're not done yet. I mean, we're just getting started. Yep. So, oh, yeah. Speaking of Keith, we were moving yesterday, and we have 2 kayaks that we had to move, and he's like, okay, he's trying to jigsaw everything, Tetris everything, make sure everything works. He flips upside down one of the headboards and puts the kayaks on top so they're secure that way. I was like,
And then ratchet straps it
yeah,
down.
redneck engineering. It worked out perfect.
Yeah.
Go.
I was impressed.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
So yeah,
At least you
I
got that done
appreciate
before the snow.
Yes, I still have my bedroom and a couple more things to do, but
Just don't do it when it snows. I seen a 40-something coming for temperature.
yeah,
It's coming back around.
I will do it when it's nicer out.
You know?
Having 2 houses ain't bad.
God, I got a couple places.
All right, see.
You live in a janitor's closet, dirt. I don't know where that came from. Sorry.
Out of there.
Don't try and church it up, boy. It's dirt.
Joe Dirt. That was a great
man.
joke.
Mhm.
The second one was not.
No.
Second one
Sequels?
was terrible.
I didn't.
not.
I was
still
like
not
this the whole
seen
time.
second one.
Me either.
Sounds like I'm not missing anything though.
No.
Like first one was fucking amazing,
Yeah.
legendary.
It was
Yeah.
like a redneck Forrest Gump.
Yeah,
It really
and the
was.
second one was complete cinematic shit.
Well, there was like the time travel thing, and it was
Brandy
Travel, really?
looked
Yeah.
terrible.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Like she didn't time travel. She waited. Clearly, she waited.
She time traveled, but forward.
Right. Went back a couple, waited it out, came back like 50.
She stayed in the trailer park far too long.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It will age you.
Yeah.
He's down with Wild Irish Rose and Mad Dog session.
That's probably what happened. Solved it.
With the projectile vomit
Yeah.
missile.
Yeah.
And welcome to the Don't Make This Weird podcast.
Yes.
Where
Too late.
Anything could happen. So, but you mentioned about having a band and stuff too. So you guys actually have a band together as well.
Band together, and then we have our own separate bands. And Sean is in every other band in Lapeer.
Oh, okay.
Every other, I think we're at about 75% saturation at this point. I think we can achieve, full critical mass by the end of the year, though.
He's got impulse control. He sees a band, he's like, I'm your new bass player. Oh, okay, come on over.
All right. Sweet. So, and you play guitar too, right, Adam?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Nice.
I did get the chance to catch you guys' band. I don't remember which one it was.
Thrown to the wolf.
Okay. All right. You guys were awesome.
Yeah.
It was good to be able to go out to that event. But that was last year. Do they still do anything
Yeah,
like
it's
that
coming
out
up.
there?
This coming Sunday.
Oh,
It's
okay.
coming Sunday, yep.
And that I'm trying to remember. Was that the
Hitch and Post.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought.
1636 Emily City Road in Lapeer.
And they were doing like an auction to raise some money for families for Christmas.
Yeah, they've been doing it for 30-some years, raising money and toys for kids for Christmas. And everything that they raise stays right in Lapeer County.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's very cool. And are you guys going to be playing that again?
I'm not, but he is with his band High Moon.
I might be. I don't know. That's
Oh,
that
yeah?
is up in the air.
He's
Oh,
quadruple booked.
Yeah. You're right.
And if I'm
Well, it's funny because he does get himself double booked. One time he's like, "Oh shit, I think I got another gig." Oh, that's okay. It's just with Copper Creek. It's at 2 p.m. at an old folks home, so I'm okay. Because some of the bands he plays in is like with a bunch of older members,
Yeah.
like by
Oh, okay.
30 years. So I'll see like a band photo with a bunch of old guys and him. It looks like a recruitment poster for NAMBLA.
Nice.
This month in Chicken Hawk Monthly.
Oh gosh.
Here is Sean. He likes long walks on the beach and Tinker Toys. He's just a trooper.
in all fairness, I'm pretty sure I'm the only member of Thrown to the Wolf at this point that is still allowed within 500 feet of churches, schools, or playgrounds. Thank you very much.
He can go on a field trip. He passes it.
I try to be a chaperone. They're like, no, we're good.
We're all set.
No, we got everybody we need.
We've heard
We
that
saw the
podcast.
armchair athletes. No, you're not coming.
No. I'm waiting for that day. You can't come to the PTA meetings anymore. We listen to your podcast. We know what you're
That
about.
was me.
What? I thought they said PDA. I was in. And then I was
I'm
out.
so there for that.
And I'm
That's
arrested.
funny.
But yeah, it's like, a typical armchair athletes, a lot of times it's like we try to talk sports and we try to keep it professional. And, so the first hour, it'd be like, we're talking about games that have happened and sports topics and rumors and everything else. And by the end of the night, we're like, hey, if I was going to get raped by an animal, I prefer it to be an eagle.
It's kind of like our show. So
That's
you guys
right.
are like
That's
right.
where that's our jumping off
Yeah.
point because we come out of the gate. If I was gonna get raped by an animal, it would be dicks out for Harambe.
And gorilla herpes has it.
I just glutton for punishment. I like honey badgers.
Yeah, they don't give a
If
shit.
you're gonna fucking fuck me up, fuck me up. None of this bullshit.
Disembowel me and
Yeah.
watch me die. That's all I'm saying.
But on a brighter note, I've learned a lot about shitty animals that
Yeah,
I did
there's a lot
not
of 'em.
realize. That I'm like, oh, they're really good at. No, they're not.
Humans are not the only reason aliens hit the fucking lock door button when they get into the Milky Way. I'm telling you. It's like the ghetto of the Milky Way. We get around Earth and shit.
Don't trust these fuckers.
Oh yeah, heard a couple stories about dolphins. It's like, dolphins don't just, they don't just play with people. A lot of times
They'll rape 'em.
they'll crack their ribs, drag them down, and have fun killing them. I'm like, good. I'm glad you end up in tuna cans.
Sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Screw you, Flipper.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
That's what I
not.
said, thinking that they're innocent. And I hear all these stories. I'm like, I
we
have
were-
no
They're a
idea.
bunch of old bastards.
They are.
We were just talking about koalas. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Fucking, they have syphilis, man. It's
Yeah.
like, what
Yeah.
the really?
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, cute little koala. They're just a raging social disease.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Is that a gourd? Oh, never mind. Oh.
It's throbbing. Don't touch it.
No wonder why they scream like they do. That video you
Oh,
showed us.
God, yeah.
Yeah, they're fucking creepy.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I don't turn that off. I'm
Not
good.
so fuzzy and cute no more. Give me that
no.
fucking eucalyptus back. Ain't cute no more.
Not even good for that. Get out of
They,
here.
they sleep like 18 hours a day. They're loaded with syphilis. They're like my Uncle Jim.
But some people like koalas.
Right. And some people apparently like Jim.
Give a can of Skull to the koala, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Oh my god.
You see a little ring outline and chew on his butt. Little fur outline.
Did you see the size of that koala bear condom? No, that's a can of chew.
Or a can of tuna if it's a female. It could be lesbian.
Yep.
God damn.
Scissor action on the koala
Who
front,
gave
man.
that guy? It's going to be like Velcro to carpet get all stuff together. Olivia like,
She's
I don't
dying.
want to do this anymore.
I'm putting in my resignation.
She
We
asked for,
successfully talked her out of ever going into broadcasting of any sort.
well, she was going to be a vet, so is this still on?
There you go. Excuse me, Olivia, I got a problem with these koalas.
I got koalas stuck together. You grab one, I'll grab the other, and let's just hope for the best.
Is that gum? No, just don't worry. It was like that when you came over.
Oh, the things.
I was born like that.
So, you guys also air Mitch's Fake Radio,
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
is,
we do.
He is a fun guy. The pre-production is a lot of fun.
He's awesome. He's got me into radio.
Yeah,
back
this
in,
is all Mitch's fucking fault.
back in 1995. I met him, and I was like, I always want to get into radio. He says, "Come on, and be an intern." I said, "All right," and I got hired on the spot for Wings 103, and it was great. He was a great guy to intern for.
That's cool. Yeah, he's a lot
Yeah,
of fun.
Wings is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun. Actually, for the past couple days, they've been working on the pre-production for Monday's show.
Yep, Monday show.
And we got a little sneak peek from it yesterday, and I'm like, man, where does he come up with this stuff? But it is gold.
Yeah.
Between the two, oh my gosh.
We'll have him in studio or on the phone, and it's just like, you can almost see the wheels turning. But
Yeah.
he's so quick.
He is, too. Oh,
I think we killed Olivia.
I totally broke the intern. She's still laughing from the matted, gnarly koala. She can't do it.
Well, it's not like they're going to go Brazilian.
No.
You can't have a koala with a Brazilian.
No, especially if they got syphilis. Nobody wants to wax that.
It's like a reverse mohawk with it's got those big textury pointy ball things. You throw them.
I'm laughing because he thought sexual harassment goes high tech with iPhone's AirDrop was an app. And then he reads it and he's like, oh, this is all sad shit.
it's just like they both are dying in the corner right now.
Like, yeah, sexual harassment is now an app.
But yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Everybody download it.
I'm not surprised. I'm really.
I give
we
it a
can't
5
do it
out
for
of 5.
Yeah, how does it work? I mean, it gives you different scenarios. You have to guess if it's harassment or not.
All right, hold your phone there.
Right.
You just have the
Show
app,
us on the app where the intern touched you.
or it's supposed to be like just constantly on. So you're like, excuse me, can I compliment you on your tits today? Alert, alert.
Boom, they come repelling through the windows and shit.
Excuse me.
I know, it's
my-
where you can like take pictures of people and then like virtually sexually harass them.
That would be actually, that's $1 million idea.
Isn't that called Tinder?
Swipe,
Yeah.
dude,
Rated a
swipe,
6 out of
swipe.
5.
Yeah. I think that's what
Above
that
and
is.
beyond.
Right?
Oh, you cannot find that on the Play Store yet.
Nobody's gonna let me.
Hey,
make
you're
any
Asian.
important
Hook us up with a
decisions.
whole app thing.
Oh yeah,
How's
Asian
your programming?
persuasion over here.
Jesus Christ, he's taking
We're
notes.
breaking him too. Yeah, he takes the notes for us too.
Okay.
Yeah, he's serious about this stuff.
He's like, here, they talked about bestiality.
Well,
Koalas with syphilis.
we've had this thing before where we're like, oh, we'll post that video after this, and no, it doesn't.
We
Doesn't
forget.
happen. So it's like, hey, can you write that down? Write that down. So we remember to do that.
Yeah, there we go.
So it works. It works.
Yeah, where do we go from that? All right, well, everybody have a good night.
All right, right.
That's our show.
All right, that's our show. See you later.
Hard to top that, isn't it?
Are you guys getting ready for Christmas and all that fun stuff now after Thanksgiving's over?
Yeah. You start kind of stockpiling all this stuff for the kids because
Yeah.
my girlfriend's got. Okay, wait for it. Dramatic pause. My girlfriend's got 7 kids. So
I met her. She's a really nice lady.
yeah, she's cool, and the kids are cool. So I get to buy stuff for Christmas for the kids, and that's a lot of fun.
Yeah. It is a lot of fun to be able to do that and pick out what you think they're going to like. They're usually pretty good about...
Oh,
Liking
they
everything?
start harassing me around August.
Oh, wow.
I want this, because you know what? It's a damn YouTube, and there's like
Yes.
those shows on there like Hobby Kids.
Oh my god, do we need the saloon music now with the,
FGTV?
these damn kids in
These
their
damn
YouTube
kids
these
these
days?
And their
They sit there,
YouTubes.
the damn YouTubes. They watch this YouTube show, and it's just basically just a toy commercial. They're like, I want that, I want that, I want that. I'm like, screw that guy.
Yep, and then the unboxing thing.
In
It's
all
like, it's
fairness,
just
that was
so-
our Saturday morning cartoons as a kid.
True.
Every single thing was basically a half-hour-long commercial
Yeah.
for some toy line
That's
that you
true.
need to fucking buy. Like,
that's true.
all the
yeah.
G.I. Joe shit.
Yeah,
and,
Transformers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay,
And the
that's true.
cereal loaded with sugar that we were going to eat to get the toy out of the box.
Exactly.
You know, so yeah, I remember the catalogs even,
Oh,
like
yeah.
the big Christmas
Oh,
catalog.
that was a big day when that showed up.
Which book showed up? Oh, hell yes. It was
Yeah.
on.
It was
Yeah.
awesome for me because I've always been short, so I could sit on that too at the table and be boosted up, and then afterward look and pick up my presents.
There you go.
So I mean, it worked out.
Dual application.
I know I miss those kind of catalogs. I work at Bronner's, and this year what they're doing is they're not giving us certificates anymore. They're actually giving us catalogs to pick through stuff. I was like, oh, nostalgia.
Cool.
But it's not Christmas stuff, so we don't have to spend it on that now.
Ah, good deal.
So yeah, so it's kind of.
And their parties there are off the chain.
Oh yeah, I'm
Just
looking forward to that. Like
freaking-
2 weeks from now, I get my invitation.
Yeah, they what was it? They had 700 people there last time.
900.
Or 900, yeah.
Yep.
Just stupid cool
yeah,
stuff.
they do the whole Event Horizon Center thing, and then they have everybody come in and open bar and all that fun stuff.
In all fairness, I feel like a place that's like the world's largest Christmas store would throw some off the fucking
They
chain
do.
Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They do.
Straight up, just
Yeah.
like
It's only
nuts.
seasonal, but it is so worth it. I love that job. And I worked at Walmart before, so it's night and day. Yeah. So good stuff. I'm excited.
When I was a kid, I was dead convinced that there was like elves out at Bronner's, and that was pretty close to like Santa's workshop.
They tried to make me dress up like one once. I was
And you
like,
didn't?
no. I know.
No, she was working in the packing department of Bronner's.
Just because I come over with lots of glitter on me does not mean that that's what I'm doing.
We don't.
Yeah, they're a Christian establishment.
Right.
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 They are, but actually one of the cool things is they do go around. The family actually does go around to everybody and say good morning and see how everybody's doing, and
Very cool.
it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's very cool. Shut up.
Direct from the North Pole. Get your dollars out. Here she is.
Center stage bulb painter. Doing the fucking names around here. Just naming this shit.
We're gonna have to work on our a social interaction of names. Yeah, bald painter's not going to cut it.
All German style anyway. Here's Francesca.
Lederhosen. Gotta have a good German name.
Don't worry about your schnitzels. Oh my god.
No, then it would be like dubstep polka.
That would be the worst stripper ever.
Are those high heels? Nope, clogs. With spikes. On 6-inch spikes.
Rolling out the barrel. That's what
right.
she's doing. That's what that's called. Oh my god.
Whoa, fuck today. I don't even know.
I feel bad about the people that actually do have to wear like the leader hoses and stuff over there. It's like,
They look cold.
yeah, a
Yeah.
bit.
Stupid. I'll say it. We're going to get invaded from Germany from
That's
this
right.
podcast.
Little Germany, little
They're
Bavaria.
holding-
Nah, they learned their lesson a couple of times.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
couple times. That's twice.
So, do you guys have anything coming up? Any shows or anything?
We have Solid State Live coming up
Awesome.
Friday, December 7th. It's the second Friday of every month. We do a live radio broadcast from the Pix Theater. Mitch Gill's going to be there.
Awesome.
Nice.
What's that cat's name?
Diego
Diego
Atanasio.
Diego
Yeah.
Atanasio.
This is why I make him record the commercial spots, by the way, because I think we were calling Diego Athanasiou for like the first month.
Diego Amnesia.
That's me. I'm the same way, Sean. Don't feel bad.
He had to like write it out phonetically, so when I'm at home recording it, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna fuck this up.
Break it down for me. When
Then we
you're
also
good.
have Scott Gus Green doing an acoustic performance, and the tickets are free. Come on out.
Free is my favorite price.
It's a great price. Yes.
That is awesome.
We still got
$3.99.
assholes stinking people in from the back that they feel that they have to do it.
Jesus.
We'll have to come check that out, and that's every other Friday.
Every second Friday of the
second
month.
Friday. There we go.
Except for this one, which is weirdly enough not on a second Friday.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
okay.
true. Yeah.
Well,
It's on the
holidays
second
fuck
Friday,
everything
except
up.
when it isn't.
Holidays. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can blame it on that.
Yeah,
there
they
you go.
fuck everything up.
Yeah.
Marriages,
Just-
families,
True.
bank accounts.
We
True.
got that, and then
Thanksgiving dinner.
in a little while, the second anniversary of Armchair Athletes. I don't know what we're planning on doing there, but it'll probably include
A
alcohol.
radio show.
Yeah,
Drinking.
radio show, drinking.
There you go.
So basically, like any fucking episode of the Armchair Athletes.
Solid State Radio has a bunch of new shows coming. Not just Don't Make This Weird, but we have other. What other ones do you have? I'm not.
Oh, you're expecting me to remember all this shit just because I'm the program director?
Gotta get an intern.
Every time I sit down, he's like, "Oh, we got this show coming up. We need one of those big boards that they put in TV
Yeah.
studios where it's just like all the time slots."
Yep.
Yeah.
We don't even get our damn intern until January. This is bullshit.
I give it a week.
Yeah. That's what we were thinking
Well,
here.
he's like legitimately like going to school for broadcasting, and this is like some shit he wants to do, and
Nice.
See,
he's
ours
like-
aren't.
oh, they're not getting college credits for this?
Not for, well, I mean, we can give letters of recommendation. I think I don't know if that works or not,
Like,
but
I
we'll
don't
see.
know how the hell...
I don't know if I want to. I don't know if you want a letter from these people.
I don't
This
know.
guy fucking rocks.
Yeah, he's really fucking cool.
He's really good at getting the fucking water around here.
Yeah.
You should see what she does with a bong. I swear to God, she can toke down a lot.
He's good at holding the headphone splitter so it works.
For 2.5 hours straight.
Right.
Someone learned that koalas have syphilis.
That's right.
And could possibly be Velcro.
And you're welcome. But
This one
cool.
knows her shit when it comes to animal STDs, let me fucking tell you.
Cat herpes.
Yeah.
I think she's going to be a fine candidate for your school.
So you're going to be so much farther ahead in the game when you do go to veterinary
Yeah,
school.
because you know that animals are shitty.
Yeah.
Why would you want to help them now?
All they want to do is go around and dry hump for food stamps and give everybody an
People are
STD.
just as shitty though.
That's true.
You could do
So-
like
That's a good point.
veterinarian like beauty and actually do like pedicures and bikini waxing and
There
stuff
you go.
like that.
Oh my god.
It's probably a lot shorter of a program than the actual vet.
Does your
med
dog's
school.
crotch look like a bed underwater plant? Bring it down. And for Brazilian wax for dogs.
I'm just gonna stick with sticking my hand, no, my whole arm up a cow's ass
There you
just
go.
to help it give birth.
There you
That
go.
sounds better.
Well, if it's he's sticking up the ass, wrong road.
It's like cold oatmeal on shag carpet. Wrong hole. Why isn't this 98? freezing in here.
Yeah, you're about a quart low.
That makes me think of the show The Ranch.
Oh God,
That is a good show. If you've
love
ever
that
watched
show.
it.
Sam Elliott is just—he's a badass.
Yeah. So, what other? I mean, have you already announced that you guys what shows are coming out, or is it
well,
like a surprise?
Basically, we announce them when they start
When
playing.
they start
or
doing.
Usually about a month after they start playing. Oh, by the way, Don't Make This Weird has been on Saturdays at 4 for the last month here at South
Catch
State
up.
Radio, so tune into that.
Yeah.
Season 1 now available on Netflix. Get the whole fucking 13-show lineup.
Yeah.
Exactly. We just drop it all on one day, really.
All right.
Well, no, because we have well, let's see. Now I got to run through it. We have an actual morning show now hosted by somebody who's like the complete opposite of literally anybody in this fucking room right now. She's like Emily Gaiman, and I should probably apologize to her in advance for associating
With
us assholes.
She's
with
awesome,
her.
though. She's awesome.
But she's like super like nice and friendly.
Tell
and
about the first
Christian
time she
shit.
came. Tell her the first time she came to the studio to talk about it.
So she came in the middle of a white trash beer tour. So there were about like 2 dozen cans and bottles of shitty beer piled up on the console. Blatz, Schlitz, Old Style. I think we might have had some Red Dog in there that day. And she comes into
There was like
wanting to
6
meet with
people.
us.
There was like 6. I was far gone. I was down to one eye. I was just like,
He's like Popeye.
Nice.
As it turns out, he can drunk radio like a motherfucking riot, though.
Yeah.
But she comes in, and I am amazed that she didn't just go screaming out the door because she's like a good Christian girl and all this. But for whatever reason, she came back. She started doing her show. We made her the morning host, and then
she's done a lot for the ratings. She does. I've heard her show. She does a great job.
she's like actually good at this for having zero experience, which is approximately only slightly less experience than either of us had going into this.
I have 0.
I know what
I
I
did too.
Mine's
I
pretty much dick
graduated
and
from
fart
Specs
jokes.
Howard School of Broadcast Arts. Thank you.
Yeah.
I did an internship at Oldies 96 for 2 summers, so.
I interned under Tony Labrie for a while. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Very
I've seen private parts.
I sat in a radio studio at Kettering University.
I saw Tony's
for
private
fucking-
parts.
Oh, damn.
My bad.
Okay, it's
Totally
weird.
said that
Wrong
to the wrong
one.
person.
Submit.
kidding.
It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
Where's that damn app at?
Yeah. Olivia
Where's
got
that
that
sexual harassment
downloaded.
app when you need it?
I did see Tony at a Banana remote, and he says, "I saw you on the Armchair Athletes that show. That looks like you guys have a good time."
I'm not sure how to react to this. Like, we're on their radar, but at the same point in time, are they just sitting back laughing, or are they just jealous that they don't get to drink on the air?
Yeah, well,
Right.
he's jealous that he doesn't get to drink on the air, and I think they're a little pissed that Dustin jumped ship and came over to Solid State.
Oh, yeah, Dustin James, who does a show called Entertain the Experience, Thursday nights at 7 and Saturdays at 6.
Nice.
Into his
It's
lineup.
all just whatever the hell he wants to play, basically, with whatever guests he brings in studio.
That's cool.
Fun.
Kind of sounds like what we do.
Right? We have, who else? Wes Immel does his show with
The
The
Garage.
Garage. It's all like 90s alternative music, and he occasionally just makes fun of the rest of us.
I mean, occasionally.
His show's
like
like-
half the show
Yeah, his show can be found
in a
I think-
dumpster.
in a dumpster somewhere. No, in a fucking lean-to, as Mitch Gill, I believe, put it. He's on Sundays at 5, Tuesdays at 7, before the Metaphysical Psychic Witch Show, and after the other Metaphysical Psychic Witch Show. Because we have 2 of them.
Really?
Damn it! I was gonna ask if I could do one of those.
There's plenty
There's
of room.
always room for
All
more.
right. Right.
You guys said you had a paranormal show on there, don't you?
Yeah.
What's the lineup on
The
that?
Metacast, they're a bunch of witches. Like, seriously, like, legit, like, witches and stuff. So they talk about, supernatural things and the occult and whatnot. That runs Sunday mornings at 11. So, right
During church.
on your way to or from church, you can listen to some witch talk.
Oh, love it.
I mean, we have a legit psychic that does a show weekday mornings at 10.
A legit psychic?
Well, a quote-unquote legit psychic.
Okay.
Not like that. What's her? Teresa?
Sylvia Brown.
No.
Miss
Teresa
Cleo?
Caputo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, if I could, I'd arrest her myself.
No,
Fucking indictment.
talk about Rod Robertson. He's the psychic. He does the Just a Thought. And he came on the show one time, and he was telling all these ghost stories and how the Lyric Mall, where we broadcast, is basically just chock full of ghosts. It's like a big mosh pit of just the paranormal going on in there. Oh yeah, there's somebody who died here, who died here, and this ghost has been known to see. And then that very next Saturday night, I'm doing a show, my local show, Solid State Sessions, by myself in a dark Lyric Mall. I was.
No.
I was like on the mic. I was like, "Yeah, Solid State Sessions, 3 full hours of local. Holy shit, what was that?"
Well, you figure, I mean, if that was the case and there were ghosts and people died and became ghosts, you figure it would be like a big mosh pit. There's been like 700 billion people alive and dead.
Right.
Yeah.
It'd have to be everywhere, like double stacked and shit.
Arm in arm.
Like fucking Pringles can full of ghosts and shit. Fucking 9 of them in here.
We're getting haunted by 33 ghosts right now.
Right now.
Like in this fucking room as we speak.
This
One's
little-
grinding on my leg. It's awkward.
Woo, what are they talking about now? I'm out of here.
There's at least 2 that have ghost sticks in Adam's mouth right now.
He's getting fucking teabagged and shit. That's the me ghost. It'd be like, ooh, fucking just teabagging.
Casper,
One of them just
ghost.
Who's it? Who's here? What's going on? Your mom. That'd be the worst fucking
Well,
ghost ever.
You guys heard that story? We spent about 2 days on this. You heard about the story of that Australian chick that is engaged to a ghost.
Oh, sure.
Claims to have
Been ghost impregnated.
wants to have a baby with this ghost. And then we were so enamored with that, we glossed over the fact that she claims to have fucked 20 ghosts. She's a ghost hoe.
Ghost herpes. Next. Talk about next week.
Yep, ghost.
I go to itch and there's nothing there. Woo!
It's there and it's gone. It's there and it's gone.
It's like phantom crotch.
Ghost syphilis, a 5-part investigation next week on
How
the
would you like to
Athletes.
date her though? She's like, oh, I've been with Tommy and Billy, and then there's Casper, and she's like, great, I got to compete with 20 ghosts.
Now, note that was never said that she's fucked an actual living person.
Yeah, that hymen's probably still way intact. She's still sealed for freshness.
Oh, right down the
fake
temple,
orgasms
Tony.
then.
Oh God.
She's used to fake orgasms then.
She'll float underwater. It's airtight, brother. Like fish pussy.
She's banging ghosts like, woo, I got an early meeting in the morning, I gotta go. Woo, you're a great kid, bye. Woo.
You know, we could put a show together and we could do like a dating game with ghosts and stuff like that.
Yes.
It'd be fucking
Totally.
a divorce court. We could do like some Judge Wapner shit.
That's right.
Okay, Zool, same question. If I was an ice cream, what flavor would I be?
Star Kiss. Because I'm a dick.
Oh, that's great.
Oh shit.
I remember. How long ago was it that came out? That was quite a while ago, wasn't it?
Starkist?
But no. The chick
The
that.
story about the ghost house?
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago.
Ghost Hoe. Oh, I thought I heard this like years ago, but no.
Ghost hoe.
Yeah,
Well, no, a lot of crazy bitches marry a lot of weird shit.
She's
True.
she's been
Good
banging 20 ghosts, or it was probably unless it was a really interesting weekend. I don't know. It must have taken some time.
Yeah, that's totally protoplasm.
Oh God.
You're just gonna disappear on me again.
It's not you, it's me. Gotta go.
I think we should see other people.
I'm seeing Marie Antoinette on the side. Sorry,
Yeah,
she gives good head.
There's a lot of good dead pussy out there. I mean, it's still good.
Oh.
Lots of them off the 27 Club.
Right?
Yeah, but let's be honest. Who really wants the Janis Joplin ghost? Seriously,
I would bang Janice. I would have banged her back in
she
the
looked
day.
like an unwashed troll doll.
She was muddy. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, but what hippie wasn't?
Exactly.
And if you eat enough shrooms, it doesn't fucking matter.
I mean, in the middle, she'd be like, "Come."
Just give me some mescaline and we're good to go.
Right? Some Janice.
Right.
Take
know.
another little piece of this ass now.
No, she was not a cute woman. For the
that's
record and the
gonna be a trap.
listeners, I would not have banged Janice.
I would.
Only
Just
I
that
would.
dude sing. I don't care.
Yeah, just sing.
Yeah.
Sing the whole time.
Yeah.
Don't break a note. We want
That's right.
production quality.
Oh, that's awesome. All
Yeah.
the things. So, also, is that all of the shows that you? I mean, that's a lot that you guys
Oh,
have
no,
on.
there's like 25 more shows.
Holy crap, guys!
Good.
There's always something. SolidStateRadio.net. listen or go to the archives. There's always something going on.
Yeah, I like the fact that you can you can click the link from Facebook, go right to your guys' website, and just listen
Hit
live.
play. Yeah.
Or go
That's
through
simple.
and scroll and find what you want to listen to. There's something there for everybody.
Yeah, if there's an episode that you
That's
like
awesome.
of something, listen to it again. I mean, just and then
Yeah, we archive all the shows, so you can have all this. So all of our horrible jokes are enshrined in perpetuity.
Beautiful. That's what I like about this show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
there's
taking it back.
a lot of shows that we were like, what were we thinking? God, that was a great show.
I just sit here like a cougar and wait for opportunity to
Yeah,
pounce.
you're pouncing,
Yeah.
man.
That's all I do.
15 hours a week of just the armchair athletes. So believe me, there's a lot of shows like, what the hell was that?
yeah, well, yeah. A lot of times we try to backtrack. We're like, okay, we started talking about pot brownies. How do we get on that subject? And then we
So
start
I
rolling
gotta
it back.
work
It's like, oh yeah, the Cubs made a trade.
He must have been fucking high on pop brownies.
He dropped dirty.
Yeah.
That's what happened. Oh, yeah. Well, that's cool. I'm glad. You guys have been only going since
We've been
a
doing
year now? Or longer
December
than
of 2016.
Solid State
Okay.
Radio launched last September 11th, making us only the second most tragic thing to occur that day.
Yeah, because we were talking about that. You guys started 2 weeks after we did.
Yeah.
We started last August.
Yep,
Or
last
is it- well,
23rd, I think it was 27th, 23rd,
Yep.
something like that.
Yeah, he had come up to me. He says, "Listen, I want to do this radio thing. I want to do a sports talk. I've been working with Tom Sumner for a little while. I'm going to have my own show on the weekends. Do you want to get together?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to fill up 3 full hours of sports." And now here we are doing 15 hours a week.
yeah.
Except we long ago stopped trying to fill all that time with sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially June,
Before
July.
the
when
man gets high on meth and runs out naked into traffic. That story in the forecast in 60 seconds.
yeah, 'cause it's
I would
always-
listen to that.
Hell yeah.
It's always a Florida man, and they're always on meth, and they're always
always
naked.
naked.
Always naked.
And that's why the Florida not Florida thing became popular. I heard on the other radio station.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, it's probably Florida.
Yeah, well, when we do the apologies at the end of on every Friday, at the end of the broadcast, we always have to put Florida in there because they just, they kind of have it coming.
Yeah.
They really do.
They're
Yeah.
nice weather and tons of juice.
I think they get an overdose of vitamin D. That's what's happening. So
That's
there's always a story
probably-
of some guy getting mad at an alligator for trying to bite him, so he's banging the alligator.
So he goes and bangs the alligator's sister or something.
I'll get back at you, fucker.
Where's my fucking
This isn't
poodle?
about love. This is about revenge.
Take your alligator boots and go home.
God.
I thought you loved me. Here we go again.
It's a weird place. Florida's just strange.
Dude, everything down there wants to kill you, including old people.
Yeah, they got
Kill people
mosquitoes.
especially.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got mosquitoes the size of fucking sparrows there. man.
I know, it's
our
insane.
version of Australia.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh yeah. I'm not
Crikey.
impressed with it.
They,
That was
yeah,
my thing, I'm not.
drummer in my other band, he went down Florida. He's going to make the trip again. He goes golfing all these places in Florida. Sends a picture, and there's a fucking alligator right on the green. I'm like, play through.
Selfie.
Mulligan, I'm out.
It's like Hungry
Jesus.
Hippos. Let's go. I know this.
Right?
I know this one. Yeah.
There's no way.
Florida is not one. My dad used to live down there, and I am not a fan. Not a fan.
No
I'm happy
Seams?
with everything like dying off in the winter here, and I'm just gonna stick around.
Do you know
I'd be
what
glad if we could just perform gender reassignment surgery in this country. Just hack off Florida right at the base.
right at the base, right at the hill.
Just everybody get shovels. We're just going to dig it away and just shove it off.
There you go.
Cuba's like, there's something coming. Oh, shit. It's Florida. Everybody get down. We're not home. We're not home.
Hey, asshole, remember the banana boat? All the prisoners? You know,
Yeah.
people.
Cuban Missile Crisis, my ass.
Yeah, that's where.
Go from koala syphilis to Cuban Missile Crisis jokes.
Yep.
We can give Mickey Mouse an STD real quick. We'll come up with one.
Yeah.
Because it all fits
Straight
the
up.
scheme.
It burns when I pee.
Yes. Mouse drip.
That's right.
All right. What are you going to do there, little veterinary? You going to help Mickey Mouse with this burn?
Now
Put some ointment on it. You'll be fine.
Rubbing up a Q-tip. You're like stuffing a cannon.
Oh yeah, get down in there. Now look at me when you do it. Go ahead.
Eye contact is very crucial.
That's right.
Call me daddy.
Mouse house. Yeah, exactly.
That's what that's all about. Oh my god.
Yep, we broke her again.
Yep.
She just looks
We need like a hard reboot button. I can hold it down for 10 seconds and start it back up.
She's thinking about her thesis at the end of there. She's like, I don't know how to start.
She's rethinking her life.
It all started with the Q-tip and Mickey Mouse in the studio.
And the hand motion. I mean, it looks like I'm cleaning a fucking rifle in Full Metal Jacket.
Eye contact and call me daddy.
I got that. Look here.
Hey, it's not a bayonet. Hey.
Mallet.
Sure, she's now looking up alternate career choices.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The judicial process of a restraining order.
Oh man.
It's actually a sociology paper.
Yeah.
We're all going to be the subjects of it.
That's what's happening.
Yep.
It all started with "Don't make this weird," then it became solid state.
Yeah.
I remember the first when we were talking about this. And he's like, "Yeah, come on the show, blah blah." I'm like, I always swear. He's like, "That's totally cool." I'm like, "No FCC? Fuck yeah!"
Yeah.
We are on FCC during the Armchair Athletes between 3 and 5. We're on 92.1 WFOV, and there we've let the shit word slip by every once in a while, but we kind of
Every once in a while, he says.
I do it like once or twice a year. I swear.
A year my ass.
Carson, who we bring on the show every once in a while, he's been known to let that one fly. Or Brother Stone, he's another guest on the show.
Usually what happens is Brother Stone walks up and you're like, holy shit, it's Brother Stone. Oh, fuck,
I didn't realize
shit.
that happened once, and I didn't realize. I came back from the store, and I didn't realize we were on the air. My fault.
So how does that work when you swear? Did you got somebody who?
Nope.
There's no dumb button
no
at
dumb
our
button.
station or at our studio or theirs.
Yeah, luckily we just don't have many listeners. So, but every once in a while we do get a call from the PD over there, Paul. We have been canceled over there.
Our show got canceled and then brought back.
Oh wow!
That's
Because
awesome.
here's the thing, and this is the part that I haven't quite explained here. 92.1 is owned by Odyssey House, which is a sober living facility in Flint. Obviously, we are not very sober living.
No.
And they don't particularly like it when you glorify alcohol use, and we glorify the shit out of some alcohol use. So they
Yep.
pulled us off the air. He went and fought to get us back on the air. I think we've been dropped and picked up again at least once since then. What's the old saying? You haven't been in radio till you've been fired at least 3 times.
Yeah.
And I know Adam has definitely hit that mark at this point.
I got
I
fired,
think
yeah.
I'm at 3 as well, so...
All
I
right.
got fired from Wings 103, fired from Solid State. Well, 92.1.
Fired from Solid State.
Twice.
Yeah, you're fired, asshole.
There's probably a couple times I come strolling at 4 in the afternoon. You're like, yeah, if it was 4:01, you would have been fired, asshole.
Yeah,
Looking for a
technically
reason.
from Radio X too, or were you just an intern at that point?
I was just an intern, yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, we've had our share of that. So we're, I guess, officially now radio people. So it works.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that because we don't watch our mouths at all on this one. So I was like, uh-oh.
Well,
Don't even try.
The only thing they ask that you stay away from is like a lot of the racial slurs and
like that's the only thing. Like I don't care normally if you fucking shit the fuck out of everything. I don't on my shows because I'm just normally trained that I have headphones on. There's a live mic. I probably shouldn't swear right now.
Right.
But yeah, that's the only thing I ask of me is to stay away from casual racism as much as possible.
All right.
See,
That
I
means
just-
you're not getting on the mic.
I just
Nate.
directed around to the ones that aren't going to complain about it. Asians, they take it pretty cool.
Well, I mean, we get like racial jokes about Irish because we're both part Irish, so
Right.
we can get past that.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, he actually started it. He's like, I'm the
He
Asian.
totally did.
He's like, I'm the Asian. I'm like, okay, all right. Well, I can't argue with you. I mean, you are.
Yeah, I
so.
came in the second day. I'm like, say Dr. Jones 3 times real fast.
Wow.
He had already put himself through the grinder. I wasn't being mean. I
No,
like
he
Nate.
really did. He
I
really
like
did.
Nate.
That's
He's
awesome.
funny.
Time I'm the one that starts the racial shit.
You are.
You call him Dr. Jones, lady.
I love that one.
I got you one time.
Is your girlfriend Asian?
No, she's white.
Because that'd be funny if she was Asian. You'd be like, I want 69. I want 69. Why you want sweet and sour chicken now?
Oh, not the menu. Never mind.
No flight lights for you, prick.
Oh,
You get
jeez.
one grain of rice. Now ask her.
Oh my!
And this is how we
God.
can't stay away from it. Because,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
yeah.
we're equal opportunity offenders. We have zero problem pissing someone off.
Aw.
That'll be great. Like some Asian will be like, they're racist against Asians, and we'll be like, well, here's our spokesperson.
There's our spokesperson, the Asian.
Yes, he's in charge of PR for our Asian fans.
Yeah.
Those round eyes are against everybody. Let's just be honest.
Oh God.
It's so hard to tell that you're making fun of me because I cannot see you.
See, he encourages it.
He really does. Wow, I love that.
He's got some brass balls over there.
Well, he was going to be in a band called, what was it? The Korean Jesus and the Three White Guys?
Jesus and the 4 white men.
I would have bought every album.
That's literally the name of our band, or what was going to be our band, and we had like ideas for leather jackets for Remember the Band, and it was just gonna be a cross with the Korean on it, and above it was gonna say Korean Jesus, and under it the 4 white men.
You're gonna have 4 guys with like
And,
spears
and one of
fucking
one of your
Roman
members
grab.
was a chick, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
One of our members was my good friend Daisy, and it was funny.
That makes it even funnier. 4 white guys.
Yeah. Wait, what?
That
Did you know Christ was a Jew?
Oh, jeez.
That dude had boobs. Pretty sure that was a boob.
Front titties, back titties.
Call that
Bet
genetic
you-
perfection.
I bet you guys can't wait for your intern.
We're probably gonna kill him. Not intentionally.
Yeah,
You tried.
it just kind of happened.
How old
really.
is this? It's a guy, right?
He's about my age.
He's your age? Oh.
And he is fairly white, and he has about the same kind of sense of humor as we do.
Fairly
Oh,
white.
he'll fit in perfectly.
I mean, you make him laugh real hard. He gets a little pink, but
Yeah, right.
he's mostly white. He passed our color swatch. You're like, yeah, come on in the studio.
Well, we have ragged on albinos quite often.
Yeah.
So every time it was like really snowy out, I gotta be real careful. Gotta look for those pink eyes. Make sure they're
Oh, jeez.
not gonna jump at me or anything like that.
I was crabby one time and I was taking my kids to school. This was years ago, about 15 years ago. And they hung out with this one little ginger boy. And he was walking and he's fucking freckles, orange hair, typical ginger. He's got an orange coat on. Fucking drive by and I said to my son, I'm like, Jesus Christ, looks like somebody fucking pissed in the snow. My son was in like 2nd grade. This fucking kid still hears about it. He's like 20. Ah, you look like piss in the snow. It's a fucking true story.
He's gonna go shoot up a school.
Oh, no.
Glad I called that guy.
Oh my god! Yeah. That's when I learned about that whole parrot thing with the kids. And they say
Well, they start
everything you
repeating?
say. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, but office call on that one.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Yeah. He's a dick. In short, he doesn't get paid for it.
Oh, man.
He's self-employed.
Yep, self-proclaimed.
Yep. I seen you. Were you gonna kick back over there? Or?
I was thinking about it, but
That's
pretty sure I
inside.
knocked the mic right out of the.
Yeah.
It's inside in the arm there.
Oh, nice.
But that is
That's it,
the luxury of the chair.
This is a badass chair. I
Isn't
keep
it-
telling him, like, we need one of these in our studio. Even though I'm pretty sure our studio is not big enough to accommodate more than, like, maybe one of these.
No.
Yeah.
I can fit probably one behind the console, and that's about it.
Yeah,
You
you
guys
should.
could share a chair and do 2 mics like fucking Air Supply from the early 80s. Probably make some room.
Right.
I mean, we gotta make sure we have enough room for the beer fridge.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, that just goes without saying.
That's a
I
necessity.
think that's
Which
what we're
doubles
missing.
as a chair.
How does this place not have a beer fridge in
I
the
know.
studio?
I agree with you. We do not.
We're
have
working
one.
on that.
We are. That's the next investment after
Yeah.
we get the splitters fixed.
Now, granted, ours doesn't currently work, but that's not the point.
Yeah, we're gonna do splitters, beer fridge, and company jet.
Yeah.
That's right.
If our budget was, it's probably be beer fridge, then splitters. We're like, listen, I can go without headphones. I need a beer.
Good looking out there.
Oh, got it.
Oh my God, yeah, he's starting the apology list today.
I would like to apologize
You're
to the
trying-
following
please,
members: Joe
apologize to-
Chan, Susie Woo.
Something wrong.
I was just gonna say, and that poor little Vietnamese kid, something wrong.
And short round.
You want orange chicken or fried kitten?
Oh no.
Oh boy.
It's all you could eat buffet, not all day round eye.
You be here for an hour. You go now.
Oh man.
Oh shit!
So needless to say, it's all good fun.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Oh, without a doubt.
But yeah, we're so glad that you guys were able to come and hang out with us. And
Yeah, yeah.
Tell us about what you guys are, talk about what you guys are doing. I don't know whether to call you our brother station, sister station. I was like,
That guy's got
Shoot,
too much
Weezy and
fucking
Brad
hair to
couldn't
be my
vote.
sister.
right, 2 guys. I was like, no, it doesn't work.
But I don't want to assume your gender. I don't want to start off on a bad foot with
Don't do that.
you. For our listeners, the guy's about 250 with a beard out the fucking
I identify
beard.
as a hermaphrodite. I'm just out to party.
Whatever, I increase my odds. I'll go fuck myself.
I knocked myself up. Damn it.
I married myself. Going on fucking people.
And yet you'll still get more, you'll get more action than the chick who's fucking the ghost.
If I married myself, I would still end up divorced. I guarantee it.
Would
What
you prenup?
Me, it's not me, it's me.
Yeah, it's totally me-ish.
That's great.
I think I just need to start seeing people who aren't fucking me.
Right. We're too much alike.
I can't stand to be around me anymore.
And
In
how
all
many
fairness,
high-
doesn't there have to be some bit of self-loathing just to get into what we do?
Yeah.
I would think so. Yeah.
I'm always willing to go on the butcher's block.
Yeah, yeah.
I think you have to be a little insane to sit in a closed room and talk to nobody in a microphone.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I never actually really thought about that way
Dude's got
I'm
some
usually
attention
these guys.
problems.
until you have those days when you realize you are talking to somebody. Like I was working the night shift at Wings 103, very glamorous, not very glamorous. I got a call on there, and the guy's like, "I need you to put something on the radio," and I'm like, "What? Did you know Canada pulled out of the Blue Book investigation?"
Oh boy.
And he was insistent that I put this on the air. I'm like, I'm not. No, I had to hang up on that guy, and he kept calling.
Oh,
So you'll have to call back and talk to our news department, which doesn't fucking exist.
Yeah,
please hold.
yeah. Our news guy, Mitch Gill. Right? You want to write this down?
Yep.
And if you can't find him here, you'll see him at the Get a Room Comedy Club.
Yep.
It's good
Yeah,
stuff.
he's doing one on New Year's Eve. That would be a blast.
I really
Yeah.
If
want
I
to
didn't
do
have a
that.
gig, I'd totally be there.
I'm trying to convince Denise on
Yeah.
doing that for New Year's Eve.
That's gonna be a
I
blast.
really want to do that. Well, we get free tickets. That's like
Yeah.
cool. We
Yeah.
get a perk, you know.
It is really cool, and we got to sit together at one of them. It was a
We
lot
did,
of fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
You and your lovely girlfriend.
Yes. Girlfriend, everyone else
Fiancé, wife.
refers to her as his wife, so.
Yeah. Might as
So
well.
pretty much wife.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
place is haunted. That minion balloon totally just attacked Adam.
See, it did. Yikes!
That's not how you flirt with me. Throw Jack Daniels.
Throw me some chocolates.
I see. I don't think it has to be Jack in your case. Fuck, throw Hughes just some bottom shelf bull. Throw him some black velvet and he'll still put out.
Throw in some Arrow vodka. He'll be good.
Cheap date.
Well, you know,
Pint of SoCo and he's golden.
until SoCo. Okay, that I do have an Achilles heel for SoCo.
He does.
But
oh my God.
but ever since I started doing the show, I never really sat down with a glass of bourbon and just actually sip it. I was always like the frat boy, just
Opens
toss
a
it
bottle
back.
and just
go. Or if it mixes good with something. But now I actually like the taste of bourbon, so I go out and try to find the good stuff like Gentleman Jack.
I heard
What's
that's pretty
What's
good.
that shit that you Woodbridge Reserve?
Woodford Reserve.
Reserve.
The official bourbon of the Kentucky Derby.
That
Thank you
is
very much.
amazing bourbon.
Like I've really taken him from being just a standard garden variety alcoholic to a more refined alcoholic.
I drink with my pinky out now. And when I puke, it's both pinkies out. Rah!
Yeah, whiskey. I don't really drink a whole lot, but unfortunately, when I do, it's usually whiskey, and I get fucking blackout drunk. It's just awful.
Yeah, I
I
don't
feel
like
like we need to drink with these guys
Yeah,
here
yeah.
real soon.
I'm fine for about 3 hours.
Well, we did talk about it
Well,
last
we
year.
bring
and I
along
wa-
Nate to be his handler or whatever.
Yeah.
He can deal with him once he starts getting all unruly.
I
You would
think
be
we
like
should
Caesar
have.
Milan
I think
and
we
shit.
should have a solid state radio. I'm not going to call it a Christmas party, but some sort of holiday party.
That
Yeah.
would be fun.
We did that. We talked about doing it last year, but we never put it together. I think we should put one together this year. I'm going to see about
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. We'll do it.
Valentine's Day, and we could have like a singles auction. We can auction motherfuckers. 'Cause that's illegal on Valentine's Day. We can do that. I'm telling you. I got this page. It's got 15,000 like scumbags on it. Just the worst. Not really scumbags and fires like they're poor and live in a trailer park. I'm talking like just
No, that's the ones you just
Pretty
let in.
all out there.
bad people.
No,
They laugh
aren't
at
afraid.
bad stuff.
Yeah.
And I could auction people. I could find volunteers. That'd be super
She
fun.
totally do like the old high school stuff, like the Sadie Hawkins dance thing.
Where the girls ask the guys out.
Snowball skate.
Because then I'd be like, still sitting in the corner going,
Go over here. Like,
Oh, I didn't see you on that wall.
Me and Quasimodo were sitting next to each other.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're
Trying
gonna have
to
to
do-
think about this.
trying to flag down your intern. Could I get another
Oh,
water over here?
for sure. Oh. Like
She
me.
doesn't realize she actually works here yet.
I'm waving about. He flirts like an asshole.
Guy sucks at flirting.
He's no good. Did you need another one, Sean?
I don't know if I ever got my first one. But
Oh,
I'm
no.
We thought he was having a seizure. I didn't know he wanted something. Right before the
Oh, aren't
stroke
you guys
set in.
awesome?
Yeah. Well, thank you. That went right over, huh? That's all right. It
Can I get somebody that
happens.
works here?
That's kind of like going to Walmart at night.
Right.
Is there anybody?
Jesus.
Anybody?
That's why I go to Walmart after midnight.
Yeah.
Like,
People actually do
I'm
help
trying to
you.
avoid people.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, because during the day, people run into you with their damn carts. It's like, it's crazy.
Or their children.
Going, asshole! Like Jesus, Granny. Like,
The little Migos. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been run into quite a few times.
Yeah.
People on their cell phone on an Amigo. I'm like, get off the damn phone.
I will take
I don't know if I
stuff
ever
out
told
of
you
their
this
cart
story.
and put it right in the highest spot. This
Yeah,
way.
I've done that before.
Yeah.
a buddy of mine actually ran over one of your old night managers with an Amigo once.
Oh.
That's fair.
It's
He
probably
comes-
Butch.
It was Butch. Oh my
Butch,
God.
Butch is he's so short that you could actually see his feet in his driver's license photo.
It looks like something from Mario Brothers.
Yeah, my buddy comes in there. He's got a bum foot from some stupid bullshit he did, and he commandeers
Gulf
one of the
War.
Amigos. Yeah, something dumb like the Gulf War, you know. So he comes in there, and Butch stops us and asks us right away, like, "Oh, that's right, you're gonna have to get out of that cart." So naturally, my buddy's first inclination is to try and run him the fuck over with this Amigo. Because what else are you gonna do with this?
You're
That's like
gonna
the
tell
toddler.
me.
Yeah,
They
'cause
grab
Fuck
something,
you,
take
I
off
won't
running,
do what
and
you
huck
tell
it.
me.
you can't like you'd have to hit him because you can't speed away on those things.
Right. I'm pretty sure all you have to do is like walk at a leisurely pace to catch up with this.
Parking on his foot and run.
Next thing you know, he puts a Denver boot on Amigo. You're just stuck there. This did happen. When we were working there, they were waxing the liquor aisle, and here this guy at 3 a.m. is pissed because he wants to be able to go down the liquor aisle, but they're waxing. He's one of those guys that just battles the floor crew. Any aisle that's closed, he's got to
wants
get
to
down
be
it.
in there.
Sir, it's 3 o'clock. You can't buy liquor anyway. I'm going down there. So he takes his amigo under the ropes, just puts grooves right down the wax. The fucking thing dies right in the middle. Hey, this amigo died on me. Go get me a new one. I said, I can't get on the wax, sir. Well, when's this going to be dried? Oh, about 7 a.m.
That is fantastic. No help for you.
Nope.
Sucks to be that guy. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
I tried to
push it.
warn you.
Yep, that's what you
But
get.
at 7, you can buy alcohol.
So you'll be all good. You'll be right there. Pick whatever kind you need.
Karma spelled, haha, fuck you.
I used to work at 7-Eleven, and I would get people in there at 7:01 having a really hard time waiting for that alcohol. Fuck, man, it's finally fucking 7. I've been in 3 hours, man.
Oh, yeah. I used to work third shift, and, we'd get out of work, and we want to go to the bar. And you never feel as much of a winner as when you're waiting outside the bar for it to open up at 7 and a school bus drives by.
Stay in school, kids.
Like, haha, Judy's dancing alky. Judy's dancing alky.
Or when you're like 11 a.m., you're staggering out. It's just bright as hell. You got a big old bus, and you're like, now this is the day I'm going to get pulled over. A DUI before noon.
Can I still catch McDonald's breakfast? 10:30.
These are legit questions,
It's
man.
Give me a little bit of that orange juice from there to mix up.
That's right.
Screwdriver.
And now they serve breakfast all day, so it's
Yeah.
great.
That's right.
That was like an answer from
See,
God.
I think
I know.
that's going the other way. At 7 a.m., if I could have gotten a Big Mac, that would have been awesome.
I can't ever eat a Big Mac.
No.
Dinner food's terrible. That's like their breakfast.
Yeah, their breakfast
And
was.
they won't sponsor us, so all their food's shit.
My God, sounds like our advertising philosophy at Solid State. We'll pay you to not talk shit about your business.
That's right. You want
The
Big Mac
mafia.
herpes? Because we'll make Big Mac herpes.
Yeah,
We want
we
1,000
are
a
not
month.
being brought to you by McDonald's. They suck. We're pretty sure that Grimace got type 1 diabetes and died.
Yep, they won't give us no money. So
And the Hamburglar, yeah, we're just going to leave that there.
He's serving a dime at Jackson.
And Mayor Cheeseburger, yeah.
Robble. Yeah, take it, bitch.
extra sauce.
He was brought up on scandal charges with the chicken McNuggets.
Grimace. Yep, we don't
Is
get
it
no
me,
McDonald's.
or
movies.
is like in some distant, land, Grimace and Barney are related?
Could be.
I think it could possibly happen.
They have to almost be, right? Like, what are the coincidences? Like, what the fuck is even?
Well,
Grimace?
one's
It's gotta
like
be
a
related.
dinosaur, and the other's like a cholesterol blob.
Yeah,
Like a hematoma or something.
it looks like
Like,
a-
that's the blockage that gave my that
Self-aware
gave my dad a heart
gumdrop.
attack.
Yeah, I don't understand what Grimace was, or the Mayor McCheese. Okay, I get it. Hamburglar, okay.
The Fry
I just
guy.
give
the
a
fry
hamburger for
guys
Still
that.
there.
The Fry guys look like something out of a nightmare. Like
The big fucking clown shoes. Scare the shit out of you.
Like a guy with a fucking hamburger for a head doesn't look like something
Right.
on Nightmares.
Yeah,
really.
yeah, that looks
That's
like
just
more-
normal.
that looks like more like a pot dream. It's like, oh man, I want to eat his fucking head. The Fry guys, they look like the Tribbles from Star Trek
Yeah.
with clown shoes.
Yeah,
Oh,
fucking scary.
And then the ones where you walk up and there's the bench with Ronald McDonald sitting there all
Like
casually.
tapping the seat. How you doing? Like, fuck this.
You want to get a Happy Meal? Come here. Come here, have a seat here.
I ain't
Let's have
doing
a
no
talk.
clown dick today. Not today.
Not today, Satan.
And it's funny because some of the people from like prom, they're like, "Oh, we're going to McDonald's. Oh, that's classy." And then they get the pictures next to Ronald McDonald. I'm like, no.
Snorting cocaine off Ronald's boner. Oh yeah, baby!
Here's more of that Thousand Island dressing.
I'm loving it.
Still better than Taco Bell, though, because Taco Bell is by far the worst.
Oh, Taco Bell's awesome.
Dude, they don't even have a playland. Nobody wants to have fun when
But-
you're about to shit
I
yourself.
was gonna say there's
You
no.
can't use the slide at fucking Taco Bell.
But it'd be like the most beautiful racist thing ever. Be like a big sombrero that you go around.
Oh, yeah. Like
Get a
pork
pinata to beat the
And
crap
then
out of
like you'd have to run to the border.
They have one truck that says seating 17.
Okay, I think we just broke
All
that
right, on to the next.
one. So Taco Bell would be more enjoyable for you.
Yes, it
Yeah,
would.
I want the Mexican horn. Let me download it. the G-Ride. The hat dance.
Got
Oh,
Oh, it's gonna happen.
welcome.
There's
Welcome
gonna be
to Don't
police
Make This
waiting
Weird.
outside waiting for me.
Oh, there we go. Everybody's
Policia.
I think he's got it.
And some like real Mexicans off in the background going, "No es bueno."
No, bueno. No más, no más.
They don't even like Taco Bell, so I guess we're
Or podcasts, so we're
No,
safe.
yeah.
Yeah, podcast.
Have you ever ran across that when you ask people to come onto your show? If I don't know, do you guys usually get guests on some of your shows?
Oh yeah.
Every
Where they're
so
like,
often.
I don't listen to podcasts. I don't like them. It's like, oh, I'm sorry for you.
Well,
sorry for
in
you.
all fairness, we don't tell anybody we're a podcast. Like we let them figure out later when they
The
have-
doors are locked.
So what frequency can I find this at? About that. It's too late. The door's already locked. You can't escape. You're
No.
already submitted to
And your
this.
car's being towed. So, and I don't get it. I mean, I understand radio has always been on a frequency, and we're into a new transition, going from frequency to the internet. Everybody's like, they think radio on the internet is a downgrade. It is not, because on our show, you can pick it up worldwide. You
Yeah.
can listen to your podcast worldwide.
Yeah.
We've had people from South Carolina, Colorado listening to the
Nice.
show.
Sure.
Very cool.
I mean, and it's, we talked about getting a solid state radio app. I don't know if that's ever going to happen, but you can.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're going to be on TuneIn within the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, about 50
Basically,
grand
as soon as I
laying
get around
know,
to
guy.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, I
No,
mean, everybody's like,
when
well,
I get done producing our show and my other show and the other fucking show.
Right.
Eventually, when I get down this list of things, I will get us on a fucking app.
but
Awesome.
I mean, it's like, and even without the app, with everybody's got a handheld device, you can just go ahead and get it now.
Yeah.
And that's different than an FM signal. You drive out of the range, you can't listen to it.
Yeah.
Unless they have their own app, and
Like our FM station, as soon as you get out of Flint city limits, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
It's
that's
got a
what.
broadcasting range of about a couple city blocks.
yeah, it's 80 watt. I was like, my guitar amp has more wattage
Yeah.
than this.
No,
Yeah.
Light bulbs are more powerful than this station. What the shit?
Not the fucking new ones they sell. I've been going through a light bulb issue at my house. Every single one of them.
Oh, you put
dim as
those
shit.
hippie squirrely ones?
No, I got a shop light and I went and bought one. And, well, I didn't buy one. My girlfriend comes home with one and I look at it. I'm like, 17 watts. I put the fucking thing in. It was darker. like we're gonna save a ton of cash. So fucking stub my toe.
You started a black hole.
yeah,
so-
no shit.
So you can actually listen to everything worldwide right now, but with the app, you'll be able to keep it.
It's just going to be more
That's
accessible.
cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
You just click on it, it's on. Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. So it is. It's definitely an upgrade from actual radio.
Well, but we've run into that too. It's like, oh, podcast? Oh.
yeah.
But they're used to the old way of going about it. Now it's radio has gone back to the old west where there are no rules. The FCC has no regulations over it, so you can do whatever you want. There is no limitations. It's free speech,
Yes.
and it's more accessible. I think it's better than FM, and I've been on FM.
They're
Right.
gonna stop
Yeah.
the shit out of it somehow, though. You can't. It's because of stuff. Honestly, on a serious note, because of stuff like what we say, with teasing the Asians, slipping in a
Yeah.
little Mexican jab. There, it's going to be stuff like that where people are going to want it regulated because somebody's little feelers are going to get hurt.
Sure.
You know, and
But like XM radio, you pay for the service so you can hear the F bombs left, right, and center. I mean, I listen to Ozzy's Boneyard all the time.
Oh yeah.
sure.
And he's like, "You fucking, the concert was incredible."
Why'd you sound like Bill Cosby?
Yeah, drunk. But no, I mean, if you pay for the service, you should be able to say whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
And I'm sorry, I'm paying for the Wi-Fi signal, so
yeah.
fuck it all.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, and that's what you're going to get with Sirius XM. They're not going to allow things to like get too over.
Right.
Hell, well, welcome to making your own pipe bombs monthly.
Right.
Way to go and blow the fucking announcement before I can actually tell people we're launching that next Monday.
Every Saturday morning at 10, it's how to build a pipe bomb.
With Dr. Thumbs. Missing a couple digits.
Here, I thought we were going to talk about the Anarchist Cookbook. Damn it, shit. Totally
Well, that
missed
guy
that
blew
one.
up making the bomb.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I guess the guy who wrote that didn't feel good about it later. He's like, I shouldn't have wrote that. There's fucking 2 billion copies.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is
I
really
Oh,
wonder.
something called the Anarchist
Yeah,
Cookbook.
there is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've read it.
Yeah.
I've seen. I had a copy. Like when I was,
Downloaded
like,
it off the
14.
internet back in the Wild Wild West days.
Yeah.
I'm somehow not surprised that Chris would have a copy of this.
Oh
shit.
yeah, I made Drano bombs. Those are really fun. There's a couple things I made out of there that is stupid.
Molotov cocktails with the shrapnel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We may need to harness this technology to, punish some of our enemies. Just take down terrestrial radio one pipe bomb at a time.
Okay, the best thing you can do is go out and get about 50 bags of big ass instant potatoes,
Okay.
and in the summertime, put it all over their lawn right before dawn. That's all you have to do.
I got it, bro.
The dew will take care of the rest. They'll be shoveling mashed potatoes out of their fucking yard in July.
He wakes up, the sun's coming up. Something smells good.
There's like, ooh, Hungry Jack's butter. What the fuck? They wake up, looks like a 2 feet of snow. It's all yellow. Looks like there's been gingers in the yard.
There's Irish just lined up all around the block.
McKee, McFly.
Please, sir, may I have some more?
Save it. We can make potato soup.
Yep,
And the southern guy's like, no, wait a minute, the gravy truck's got to be coming.
It's gotta be here.
Anytime. Hold on. Wait till they find one with a swimming pool. I'll fucking set you right up.
If they don't get that out of their yard quick enough, potatoes smell horrible when they start to rot.
We did it. We get big bags. They sell them at Sam's Club and Gordon's. And like a 50-pound bag of instant potatoes is about $25. And it's about 3,000 pounds of mashed potatoes when you mix it with morning dew. It's a fucking nightmare.
Oh, I kind of want to see the YouTube video of this
Oh,
now.
you don't want it in your yard, though.
No.
It makes TP
Oh,
look
my
like just
God.
amateur shit. You get fucking windshield wipers going fucking potatoes out.
Yeah, we don't make it weird. We just take it up to the next level of
Yeah,
fucked
why
up.
not?
Yeah, we'll fuck you up. So like our show, or we're gonna fucking potato flake.
Listen to Solid State Radio, or we're going to potato.
Yeah, I'll hook these guys up. They hooked us up. So they got protection.
We need to get Mitch to make that our next little voiceover for the station.
There you go.
Listen to Solid State Radio, or we'll potato the fuck out of your lawn.
Potato flake. Yes, we will.
Potato flaking. Oh, it's going to be a whole new challenge on the internet now. Potato
Yeah.
flaking.
You guys totally need to run a Sam's Club ad after that.
Right.
Flaky potatoes, 25-pound bag,
Mention
50
our
bucks.
ad, get 25% off.
Brought to you by Hungry Jack Potatoes.
Try Hungry Jack potatoes.
Yeah. We are not sponsored by them, but if they don't sponsor us, we're going to potato flake them.
Well, they're
Right outside their headquarters.
Yep.
their cheap ass CEO Moisha Finkelstein won't fucking give us a sponsorship.
Moisha.
He's like, oh fuck.
That's like the most Jewish name. My foreskin actually grew back after.
Holy shit! Can't hold your breath like that.
Moisha
Literally almost
Finkelstein.
fucking fell right off.
Moisha Finkelstein.
Man down, Chris down.
That's our sales department.
That's our HR. That's our account management. And
She really knows how to stretch a buck, huh?
How long is that list of sorry?
Oh, you have no idea.
Madeline Goldberg. Sorry.
Well, how many firings do we get?
What
He's trying to think of how to spell Moisha.
Right?
Sorry, Moisha.
What
Sorry.
cancellation are we on now? Like number 16?
I'm not going there.
Yeah, you got a bunch of listeners going, nope. I gotta hear one more
Who
time.
is that guy? We want to know who we're hating right now.
He's about this tall, and
Just
yeah.
remember, potato flaking.
I'm gonna go through fucking dump trucks back up into my yard. The whole Jewish community's out there.
Oh, yeah.
All 9 of them. God damn!
You just can't stop, can you? You just can't.
There's synagogues in the back of a Denny's.
Waffle House.
No ham, please. No ham.
Is this kosher?
Who's counting these fucking hash brown shreds? It's like 9 over. The fuck?
Oh, you're gonna run out of ink, Sean.
Oh my god, yes.
You're going to want to give him another book, Nate.
I'm gonna fill this entire damn book by the end of this show. I guarantee it.
I wasn't aware
at some
that
point they just
there was a sorry list.
Oh, you know that was the thing we did on our
Nobody award or let me know.
Normally, every Friday at the end of the week, like the last segment of the show, we go back and everyone that we've offended or made stupid jokes about or whatever, we apologize to in our own kind of fashion. Like half the fun is like, holy shit, when did we say that about the albino?
Moisha Finkelstein.
The makers of Astroglide, what the fuck?
Oh.
Oh. So needless to say, you have a lot of upkeep with us.
You're welcome.
We could probably do a special edition of the Sorries before we leave here.
Yeah.
I should, yeah.
I'd be like the Grinch on the Who. It'd be like, Danny Lou Who, I'm sorry. Fucking phone book.
Well, I'm gonna start my apologies. Sorry, Sean.
Yeah, sorry.
That's my first on the list.
My bad.
Why did he say there was only 9 of them?
The thing is, he always likes to put my girlfriend's name on there because then she'll be listening. She'll be like, "Why is he apologizing to me? What did you say?"
I just put her name on the list like multiple times in a week, even just so I can, just so she'll be like, "What is he apologizing for?"
What do you
I
do?
probably pissed
There's
you
a
off
couple
today.
What did you say?
There's a couple times I'll get home and she'll have the look because I was listening to the show.
I don't
I'm like,
think
"Oh
that's funny.
shit!"
This is why I'm lucky. Rach does not give a shit what the hell I say on the air.
As long as
Nice.
she's not on camera, that's all.
Yeah.
That's her only requirement, is that we not put her on camera. 'cause
Really? She's beautiful.
I don't get it either. For being, a like musician and everything.
Yeah.
And not having like any stage fright or anything, like just don't put a fucking camera in front of her. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's just one step too far.
I used to be that way.
I guess I should put her on the list too.
Sorry, on there.
Sorry, Rachel.
Sorry.
It is rough being on camera because there are a couple times I'll be scratching my nose and I'll realize I'm on camera. I'll be
Uh-huh.
scratching my balls or something.
And
like
then so forever the Facebook the thumbnail or whatever else we just like.
that. Facebook can kiss my ass. They always freeze it on the one moment where I'm like taking a swig. It's like,
It's always either with a beer in hand or a finger shoved in a nose. One of the fucking two.
Oh,
Worst
man.
profile picture ever.
yeah.
It's got a way of doing that to you.
Man, guys, this is
Damn
a
it.
really funny show. This
Yeah.
is a fun one.
We need to make this shit show happen more often.
Over
Right.
here.
Sweating and passing out almost from laughing. Learned a lot today.
Yeah.
Right?
I feel like we need to start having like the show was brought to you by the letter or
By Moisha.
by Moisha Finkelstein.
Brought to you by the letters R, U, and the number 18.
Yeah. This is definitely 18.
Yeah. Definitely not a Sunday show.
Oops.
No, that's too much.
But I'm glad you guys got to come and hang out with us and get to see how crazy we are. And sorry
love-
that
I
your
love it.
list, sorry your list will be long.
Neither
it's
one of you
quite
guys
alright.
are Jewish or Mexican or both, are you?
No.
Cool.
No, they're Irish, man. It's okay. Everybody hates them.
Yeah,
Right. I'm Irish.
we hate ourselves.
Right.
The Irish are the most self-loathing people there are, really.
Yeah. I'm Irish. I have the O apostrophe.
Fuck you.
Right. Fuck you. Hey.
That's where the potato
Fucking great, man.
nice. But yeah, I think that's about time for our show.
Is
and
this where we go
I hate to
cleanse
have
our-
it. I hate to have it end.
All right,
been
what's a fun
fun.
one? We
It's
can't just
been a
all move in
blast.
together.
Well, we'll have to do it. We'll have to do it again, maybe over the summer or
Yeah,
spring or
that'd be
something like
great.
that. That'd be great.
That'd be
And
fun.
we'll work
Absolutely.
on we'll work on a little bit less offensive, so your list isn't as long.
Or if you guys want to come on the Armchair Athletes?
Oh yeah,
and
you're
clean it
always
up a little
welcome
bit?
on our show.
Come,
yeah.
come on
Yeah,
into
we'll-
the studio and
We'll get your ratings way down there for you. we have 9
That's what I love
listeners.
to hear.
9. Isn't that funny?
This
we only have one listener. It'd be Paul from FOV going, yeah, you guys are canceled again.
Oh yeah.
Your
Let's
old
go
boss
for number
calls
4.
you up.
Come
Yeah,
on.
you're fired. Well, I don't work for you. You're still fired.
I haven't heard from you for 20 years. Yeah, you're still fired, motherfucker.
Want to take an opportunity to do that again.
Just want to let you know I don't regret any decision.
Well, do you guys want to plug your stuff before we sign off real quick?
Or
Upcoming shows and
or whatever you want to sign out with. Yeah.
Sure. Well, solidstateradio.net. Of course, if you're listening to this, there's a good chance you might already be listening to it on solidstateradio.net, in which case, well,
Thank you.
keep fucking listening. Thank you. You
Tail
have exceptional taste. And listen to the Armchair Athletes Monday through Friday from 3 to 7. Adam does Solid State Sessions Saturdays at 9 to midnight.
9 to midnight. Yeah.
Sundays and Mondays at 7, and whenever the hell else I need something to fill time. And then I'm on doing just playing music and stuff weeknights from 9 until last call-ish.
All right.
Is this where we cleanse our souls and apologize?
Yes, let's take a moment.
All right. Give everybody.
As the Armchair Don't Make This Weird, we like to cleanse our souls before the end of this thing. We would like to
Hey,
formally
can you bring
apologize.
what's the song that you play in the background?
I'm Sorry by Brenda Lee.
Can you play it? Can you bring that
I don't
up?
know if can you cue it up? That would be awesome.
I
Might
can
be able
totally
to-
cue it
we can
up.
get that.
Sued, but that's okay.
That would be all good. I feel like we're home, man. Like I'm already. It's the end of the show.
Yeah.
We're apologizing to people, to the many people we've offended over the course of this program.
Yeah, it's Mitch has the idea of us going through because he saves all the lists, and then at the end of the year he's going to go. He wants us to go through all the things, and we have a countdown of who we've had to apologize the most.
To the most. Oh.
See, this is what we need an intern for.
Yeah, that
What
would
was,
be
what was the name of the chick?
Brenda
Brenda
Lee.
Lee.
Brenda
I'm
Lee.
sorry.
She's gonna come back and sue us.
There's something that tells me like the number one person is going to be Dorothy. Oh, that's right. The
Florida might make it out there pretty high.
no,
too.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking about the song with the Facebook shutting them down. Or no,
What?
Well,
no.
Well, assuming because we're gonna be talking over it, so it shouldn't be a thing.
Okay.
I would think.
Well, we're sorry for using someone else's stuff, but usually I give them credit.
Oh, this
here we
brings me
go.
home. Okay.
Yeah, it feels like a Friday at 5:55 now.
All right, Sean, go ahead.
So don't think this weird. Like to apologize to Germans, Lederhosen, koalas, syphilis, Diego amnesia, strippers with clogs, the Asian persuasion, cats, animals in general, ghosts, Janis Joplin, Florida, Dorothy, Jews, Cuba, Mickey Mouse, albinos, McDonald's, Mexicans, Taco Bell, Moisha Finkelstein, Hungry Jack, Rachel, and Dorothy. We're sorry.
I think that's my favorite part of this entire thing.
Shit, we need to do that every time.
All right.
It's gonna slowly spread to every other show on the station by the time we're done.
I think it will. I think that was the best.
And Moisha fucking
We're really, really sorry to Moisha.
I'm Moisha Finkelstein. When you want to listen to some good shit, listen to Don't Make This Weird.
That's exactly how I picture her voice.
How many times have you had sex, Moisha? Let me count my kids.
Okay, Dorothy, we're sorry again.
If I knew you were coming, I would have baked you a kike.
And call your mother, you lazy bastard.
All right.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
Thank
You're
you.
not ending the show before I Google
Oh.
Moisha Finkelstein.
Oh.
I think we gotta get her on air.
Some person over in Harlem's going to get a phone call.
Damn it, she's deceased. Fucking lived between 1892 and 1952.
Oh, we missed her by that much.
Just a
She's
bit
got a son,
outside.
Mordecai.
Mordecai.
Get him on a fucking
Call his ass
make
up.
this up. Got a whole genealogical tree over here.
Nice. We're not sponsored by that either.
No,
but
they're
hey.
giving us no money either.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much
Thank
for
you
coming
very
and
much.
hanging out with us. I'm glad. I'm sure you were happy to be able to use your words,
Yes.
swear, do whatever you want to do.
I feel like I've purged my soul.
You feel good?
Now I could probably go another year without swearing on the air.
There you go.
Tomorrow at
Oh my
3 or
God.
3-ish, I'll be able to be
good to go.
responsible radio host.
All right. Well, thank you guys. It's
Why
been
start now?
It has been a blast, and thank you for airing us on your radio station. On
Yeah.
the
We're
We're
South
glad
State
to have you
Radio.
on this part of the Solid State family.
All right.
We love it.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in. We're always happy to have our guests listening in. This is a special edition of the Don't Make This Weird with Solid State Radio. Have a good one.
Deuces.
And we're clear.